2029, my TV starts flashing red with an alert because I lied to Amazon Prime about how many people are in my living room watching Trolls 5. They send 15 cops in riot gear and they kill my dog. I'm not allowed to shop at Whole Foods for 2 weeks. We literally live in a dystopian world. When I was 22, my father, stumbling drunk and suicidal, fell and hit his head. He died instantly. That's when I realized, in the midst of my grief, how much I love beef stew. For this recipe, you'll need a slow cooker. Yeah, I've had enough of these recipes. Whenever you click him, just scroll all the way down. Don't even bother reading it. Why do so many mobile games want access to all photo galleries and camera on your phone? Oh, it's because they want pictures of you on the toilet, so they can blackmail you into writing good reviews about their product. Don't ask me how I know, because all I know is that Candy Crush is a lifesaver during these hard times. 5 stars, would recommend to a friend. Please help me, they've got photos of me on the toilet. Are you legally allowed to just stay in the roundabout indefinitely? Let's say you really enjoy turning left. Could you just not take any exits and stay in the roundabout until you need to fill up or charge up the car? Could cops pull you over? If so, what law could they pull you over for not leaving the loop? My worst nightmare is Spotify randomly throwing out an Ed Sheeran song whilst I'm driving, and then I crash and die, but it keeps playing, so the first responders think I was an Ed Sheeran fan, and they tell my mum, and I end up being cremated to Shape of You. I don't want that to happen, please. See somebody on Twitter who is more successful than me? I gotta get off this website. Switches to Instagram and sees someone hotter than me? Man, I hate this app. Goes on Facebook and sees a guy I went to middle school with is in jail for murder? There we go. Oh, so you're preying on everyone else's downfall? Yeah, me too. The fact that homeowners associations exist is wild to me. You buy an entire house, and some lady a couple doors down can tell you that you're not allowed to display your antique frog statuette, and you have to pay a fine? Insane. I want to display my antique frog statuette. It's my house. My house. 1 year in here for $30 billion. You have no books, movies, phones, consoles, nothing. Can you do it? Okay, this probably is going to sound psychopathic, but listen to me. You gotta get food, right? I just find something really boring, laborious, and time-consuming to do with my food. Like, if it's a protein bar, I'd smash it into really tiny bits and count them very slowly while eating. You ain't even in the room and you've already lost. He's got money on his mind. Serious question. When someone's telling you a sad story and crying, how long should I wait before I take a bite of my corn dog? It's gonna get cold. I need to eat it while it's hot. Anyone else go through that occasional phase where toast and butter is just the tastiest creation on the planet and you have to restrain yourself from eating an entire loaf of bread in 10 minutes? Or is it just me? No. That's universal. Bread is delicious. I want to make an infomercial where it's not clear what the guy's selling. Like he's demonstrating how powerful this vacuum is by sucking up a bowling ball, but then he starts showing you how strong the bowling ball is by dropping it on some knives. But then he's showing how the knives haven't been damaged at all by using them to cut through some shoes. And it goes on and on for 2 hours, then just loops back to the start while a number flashes on screen the whole time. And if you call it, it just echoes whatever you say back to you. I would buy it, whatever he's selling. A sapiosexual is one who is attracted to or aroused by intelligence in others. Interesting photo. Women will post stuff like this than date someone who puts his finger under each word when he reads. Is there an emoji for I saw your text but didn't know how to perfectly respond to it, so I waited until I knew exactly what to say, but it's been 3 weeks, so now I just feel microbursts of shame every time I see your name in the elephant graveyard of messages on my phone? Not really. Maybe this one? Me taking a pee in my own house like normal. My anxiety. What if someone slipped you hallucinogenic drugs and you're actually in Walmart right now, peeing in the middle of the store? We'll confront that problem when we come to it. Microwaves have like 32 buttons, but you only need about 4, including number buttons. Look me in the eye and tell me you use the 7 key. No one is that exact. Nursing school doesn't prepare you for the number of elderly patients who will casually confess to decade-old murders. Oh, well, that's nice to know. Did a rooster write this? What do roosters do? The roosters may break up hen fights, find and give treats to the then hens, encourage egg laying, and even monitor the nest boxes. Roosters are beautiful. Roosters are classic farmyard icons, and they are gorgeous to look at in many cases. Roosters have a lot of personality. Okay, a rooster definitely did right there. Do you ever watch a film to the end of the credits, pick a name and think, hey, Clint Younggreen, assistant bear trainer number 3. I bet you thought nobody would see you down here. Nice job, pal. I think Clint Younggreen would be happy you said that. Jack Black is literally the only human that never needs any context for me. I could see him going anywhere and doing anything. Like, if I got abducted by aliens and saw him just wandering around the spaceship putting bugle chips on his fingers to make it look like he has claws, I would be like, that's some classic Jack Black right there, and not even question it. I love him. Did you know that he's gonna be playing Steve in the new Minecraft live action movie? I am honestly scared there's gonna be a live action Minecraft. I don't know how that will work, but I can trust in Jack Black. I don't want my laptop to be the thinnest model yet. I want a battery that will outlast the sun, a screen big enough to blind the person behind me, more USB slots than there are Apple fanboys in the Bay Area, a disc reader / writer. I will pay extra for it to be heavy enough to bludgeon someone to death, please. You ever pull your cardigan closed across your chest with crossed arms and suddenly feel like a sentimental widow stepping out onto a beachfront porch at night, fondly remembering her past lover? Yeah, even though I'm a dude. Nobody. T-shirt worn by a lady arguing with Walmart cashier? Yes, my husband is a proud American welder who was born in February, and he will straight up murder you to protect me. These are my favorite kinds of shirts. I kid you not, I went thrift shopping in Florida a couple weeks ago and found this shirt. I own this shirt, just letting you know. I am a grumpy old man. I'm allergic to stupidity. I was born in December. And then it's got like American skulls, because of course it needs to. I break out in sarcasm. I protect my family and I love my country. If this offends you, I don't care. Oh, also, it's like a triple XL. This is a huge t-shirt. If someone you know is getting deeply into making bread from scratch, they are deeply depressed. I promise you. I swear I'm the only person alive who respects when people are sleeping. Literally nobody else cares. They'll blast music, turn the lights on, decide to watch a movie on my bed, start the lawnmower. How the hell do you even get this lawnmower in my room and why? Yeah, being told I love you is good, but have you ever been called big man by the guy serving your kebab? Your Tinder date welcomes you into their bedroom. They excuse themselves and go to the restroom, leaving you alone on their bed. What is your next move? Do you A, lick their Himalayan salt lamp, B, lick their Himalayan salt lamp, C, lick their Himalayan salt lamp, or all of the above? If there's a salt lamp, I'ma lick it. My 36 female husband, 41 male, has some disturbing requests for after he's passed away. This one is really bizarre, and I'm sorry ahead of time. My husband of 12 years has had some medical problems recently. The topic about end-of-life plans came up, and I asked him if he wanted to be buried. He didn't want that, nor did he want to be cremated. My husband wants me to have his skull taken from his body and cleaned. Then he wants that skull put on the mantelpiece in the living room. The rest of his body he wants sent to one of those places that makes the gems out of bodies and made into 2 blue diamonds. He then wants those gems to be put in the eye socket of the skull to look like eyes. Then he can watch the family home and be passed down through the generations. Is he an evil villain? That sounds extremely villainous. Why did elementary schools just occasionally bring in a dude with a big snake? Who was that man? What were his credentials? You asked me for the time and notice my watch is actually a live shrimp hugging my wrist. He whispers, 12:30. But he's guesstimating, as shrimps usually do. Oh, classic shrimps. She had the face of an angel and a personality like the sound of an ironing board being unfolded. There could be nothing worse than that. There are over 7 billion people in the world. What's one thing you think nobody is doing right now? Sitting bound and gagged in my basement? Yep, absolutely no one doing that at this point in time. No, sir. Okay, somebody check this guy's basement. Laptop overheating? Pour water on it to cool down. I trusted you. Do not trust people like me. I will take you to museums and parks and monuments and kiss you in every beautiful place so that you can never go back to them without tasting me like blood in your mouth. I will destroy you in the most beautiful way possible. And when I leave, you will finally understand why storms are named after people. Oh my gosh. Why is every Reddit relationships questions like I female 29, love my fiance, male 34, except whenever we fight, he takes a dump in the living room, then makes me refer to his dump as Mr. Hoskins and apologize to it? Am I overreacting? A wedding is in 6 hours. Are you sure that's not a real one you just ripped off Reddit? You have 30 minutes to hide a USB drive in your house. Your house will then be raided by police, detectives, and some FBI agents all searching for the USB. Where do you hide it so that it won't be found? I can only imagine that right now, somewhere in this world, there is a group of FBI agents raiding a house, sweating, not being able to find a specific USB. Their boss is on their butt. Their last hope is to consult the all-knowing members of the r/r Reddit community. Whoever you are out there, I want you to know that you are amazing, okay? Even if you think you're dumb, you think you're stupid. I don't. I think you're cool, and I would love to have a conversation with you one day because I know deep down you are interesting. Thank you for watching this video. I love you. Goodbye.